MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Number 34 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Striding in, Pedro de la Cruz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, number 34.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Padilla is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Matt Kemp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Mike Minor is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down the running game.
Leading up for the Mets, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider's in for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. And he struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Edgar Corona. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Tyner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Piazza, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joel Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hey. 3-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting 7. First baseman.
Ready now, Robert Vincent. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hard on the ground toward short. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit.
Batting 8. Left fielder.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Vincent leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, number 34. Lifted the other way to left center. Kemp on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Adam Lytle. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-1. Popped him up. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. The pitcher, Mike Minor, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. Lytle rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Minor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mike.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Number 3.
Now that's the way it ends. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now, Edgar Corona. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Wow, that one got the pitcher. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Tyner.
Coming to the plate now, Bryant Tyner. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. The 2-1 home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Basil Padilla pitches a called strike. The throw, it's high, and they're not going to get him at third. It's a double steal.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Basil Padilla is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely...
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box now, Manny Machado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Robert Vinson. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is... So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. The 2-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
The right fielder, number 12, Russ Hurd.
Digging in to try it again. Russ Hurd. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Tyner is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rotten frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Fouled off.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Cespedes is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
This is line to left. De La Cruz is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is foul right side. Hard hit at third. Reader has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 1. Leading off the inning, Hiroyuki Reader, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Matt Wieters. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Way out in front. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Padilla in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Adam Lytle.
Settling in now, Adam Lytle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Edgar Corona.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman, Edgar Corona.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bryant Tyner is on deck. The 3-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Kemp looking up. A leap here by Kemp, but even he can't bring this one back. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Bryant Tyner. And he fouls this one off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Well, I don't need numbers to tell me that that line drive was absolutely blistered. But ShowTrack does tell us that the ball left the bat at an incredible 119 miles an hour. Only elite strength and bat speed can generate exit velocity like that. That was something to watch.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Mario Tejeda takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Mario Tejeda.
Basil Padilla will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kemp. Still going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Mark Piazza. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ground ball for Ramirez at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away.
The shortstop.
The Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Squared that one up just a little late. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Robert Vincent will be next. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Into the box, Robert Vincent. Hit high and deep out to left center field. De La Cruz going back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
You know, Matt, in every of that Matt's betting order.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now at the plate, number 34. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 8-1. Leon Gatlin will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Leon Gatlin.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number 34, Pedro de la Cruz.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pedro de la Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Corona fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for Los Angeles, Hanley Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And this is going to find the alley. Extra bases here for Ramirez. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes. And that's the 3rd out. Monty Jordan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Hurd ranging back At the track, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second home run of the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here. This big ballpark in Citi Field. D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
1-0 pitch on the way, and that one just missed outside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bryant Tyner waits on deck. That's in there. 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Bryant Tyner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. De La Cruz is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to take his hacks again, Basil Padilla, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Joel Pena, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Stepping in, Russ Hurd. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Hiroyuki Beer. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, do strikes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marshall Castro is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ellis Ollenberger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Popped him up. Wieters is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in, Manny Machado. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Robert Vincent. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. And
a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
After the walk, a quick check on first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. There to take it is Ramirez. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Addison Reed.
In now, Adam Lytle. It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Now in the box, Ellis Ollenberger, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pedro de la Cruz. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Dodgers down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Jeffrey Harden comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So here's the Mets pitcher, Addison Reed. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Billy Hamilton is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And a neck-high fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Now at the plate, Edgar Corona. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Look out, there goes Hamilton. It swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Bryant Tyner, and he fouls this one off. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Hamilton on third with 2 out. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Hurd is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Neftali Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. Line to the right side, and Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Joel Pena. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Nine to 1 is the way this one ends. The New York Mets take a 2-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Number 34 takes home the win. Mike Minor struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.